Well, hello and happy new year to you. It's 2014 and we are on it. So the first week of January, the 5-2 diet and the fasting concept hit the media big time. So for those of you that don't know about the 5-2 diet and fasting in general, the 5-2 diet is where you eat regular calories for about 5 days and then you eat a reduced amount of calories, like half your calories, for 2 days. And the fasting is supposed to lower your blood pressure and help with cholesterol and rest the body, and it has various benefits. And so BBC Radio Leeds asked me to go down this week to talk about that, and I have to say I had a hoot. If you haven't heard it, get on the BBC Radio Leeds website. There's still recordings up there. I met an old pal, Michelle Hardwick, who's now on Emmerdale, but she used to be on the Royal, and that's where I know her from my acting days. And radio DJ Liz Green I've known for many years as well. So it was a bit like a reunion. We were all there together having great fun. So I thought that the recording I would do this week would be about fasting and a little bit more information on the 5-2. With this little recording, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you my easy version of the 5-2 diet as well, so that you can see how it can help you. And I always say the proof is in the pudding, so if it works for you, fantastic. So here's just a little bit more information about fasting. People forget that the fasting of today was born out of the religious fasting of years ago. Fasting was a way to rest the body, quiet the mind, and hopefully reach divinity. It was combined with meditation and exercise regimes, as well as prayer, and often a vow of silence, I know would be impossible for me, was taken during this time. They thought it healed the mind, the body, and the soul, and there's definitely that sense of purity that comes with it. Plus, people ate a lot less in those days in general, and they were a lot smaller than us, and we would be huge to them now. So I don't know whether any of you have been to the Bronte House in Haworth. If you've seen the Bronte clothes, the adult clothes, they are tiny. They're like 8-9 years of age. That's the size of them. It really is truly amazing. And so their fasting would have been very meagre compared to how we eat today. Plus, they ate natural, wholesome foods. They didn't have sugar puff cereal or breads of today or ready meals, artificial sweeteners or any kind of chemicals in their foods. It was all good, old-fashioned, healthy, wholesome, fresh stuff. Again, fasting is a thing we've forgotten about, and so now scientists are researching the fasting concept again, hundreds of years later. So I know that religious fasting is still out there, but maybe people don't stick to it as strictly as they used to one time. But I remember as a little girl coming from a Catholic household, we would eat frugally on a Friday with no meat, and we would have fish. And then on a Sunday, we couldn't eat anything until we came back from Mass, which was often about 12ish. So you've got the 5-2 diet right there, but not that we do that now, but I remember doing it as a child. And then we've got Ramadan, which seems extreme now, but only because people are eating so much more on regular days. And plus, during Ramadan years ago, no one would have worked. They would have either prayed, meditated and slept. Again, it was a healing process. But now people do a full day's work and then they eat a very large meal at sundown. Now I'm taking this example in particular from the taxi drivers I train. It's those that are giving me the information. So you know who you are. This is, of course, examples, and there's people out there that might be doing the religious fasting very differently. But it's a topic that interests me greatly, and it highlights just how much we eat now, and just really what we can survive on is a lot less. I feel fasting has a lot to teach us, but again, years ago, they wouldn't have fasted and gorged either. It wasn't as extreme as that. And they didn't have the provisions of food to gorge like that all the time. Plus, men, women and children would have fasted. Now, can you imagine, the Daily Mail bringing out a headline saying some child had been forced to do the 5-2 diet. Now, funnily enough, it wouldn't kill them. It would only make them feel hungry. But I'm sure there would be an outcry if that happened. Plus, in the Western world, we fear hunger these days when we really don't have any concept of it anymore. I mean, hunger means the metabolism is working, and that is a good thing. And it does lower the blood pressure, it does decrease the stress in the body, it does keep your cholesterol in check, and it does make your bowels work. But years ago, that was kind of the point. It was a detox, it was a rest, it was a quietening of the body. Perhaps if the 5-2 diet was approached from a holistic point of view, mind and body, rather than a weight loss point of view, it might be even more successful than it is today. Remember, it was to rest the body, detox the body, quiet the mind, and to reach a state of calm that perhaps we are definitely missing in this modern day life. So you don't have to agree with me. I quite like it when you don't, actually. It's supposed to provoke discussion. It's supposed to, kind of get you interested in your own health. So I'm going to send you over my easy version of the 5-2, and what I do is I just extend the fasting period rather than cutting the calories so drastically. After all, it has to work in this modern day. And you can have a read. It comes with an exercise plan as well. You can have a read and see what you think about that. For those of you that have already been doing the 5-2, how have you been getting on? Is it a detox? Do you feel mentally calmer on those days? Does it need tweaking? Has it stopped working? Have you lost weight? Have you gained weight? Let me know. Let me know how you're getting on. So I thought I'd really go for it, seeing that it's January 2014, and try and give you as much information as I possibly can. Remember, I've launched my 30-day Pilates long and lean program. If you want to get tight and sculpted and long and lean and beautiful, this is the program for you. The extra news is I'm loving Fei Yang tea so much, the Chinese slimming and detox tea. It has done wonders for my health and wonders for my dodgy bowels. I am working like clockwork, so I am now weaning myself off my medication, and I'm just going to be using the tea. If you want to give it a go, there's nothing nasty in it. It's oolong tea. It hasn't got any caffeine in it whatsoever, and you can get it on Amazon. So check that out as well. But as I said, Happy New Year. I wish you all the luck and love and health and everything for 2014. And stick with me. It's going to be a fun ride. Speak to you soon. Bye.